What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room. And this is where we at now. So we clearly see, as you see the title of the broadcast, Walmart is expanding its delivery service to all new heights. And I definitely mean it, all new heights. So apparently the drone situation is about to kick in for Walmart. And at this point, this is the first to start this. You know, you got Target, Lowe's, Home Depot, all these very huge, supply chains and stuff like that that could possibly take advantage of this. I see Walmart trying to be the first to really, bring this through the door. And also, what does this mean for actual delivery drivers or anything like that, or delivery people? Like, can you actually deliver a whole washing machine with a drone eventually? Or a bed set, or and I'm just really asking real questions here. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I really am asking legit questions. Can we get to this point to where we can deliver things like this? And how feasible would that be on the price and stuff like that to not have these other people having to deliver things? So we're going to dive off into this. We're going to find out what's going on. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
This morning, grocery delivery by drone taking flight for millions of shoppers. The world's largest retailer, Walmart, revealing here exclusively on GMA, its expanded drone delivery program starts today in Metro Atlanta in partnership with Wing.
Atlanta is that first stop in our significant expansion with them. And so we'll be heading from here to Houston, we'll be in Charlotte, we'll be in Tampa and Orlando.
Stores in Bentonville, Arkansas, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area already using these lightweight drones for fast grocery delivery. And some TikTokers are intrigued.
So what do you think? That's cool.
At this Walmart in Woodstock, Georgia, 12 drones sit on individual charging pads until an order comes in through the Wing app.
We'll pack it up for you, load it onto the drone, and then it's going to fly to your house in under 5 minutes.
The drones carry packages up to 2.5 pounds and fly within a 6-mile radius of a store, avoiding traffic, stop signs, and pedestrians. Popular items for delivery often include medicine, ice cream, eggs, and even a small rotisserie chicken. We give the Wing app a spin.
I have it open. I have a few items I need. Let's get some eggs, tomatoes, lime.
Okay, so apparently right now, of course, the beginning stage, they're not going to ship a bed or something like that. But, starting off with the small stuff, eggs, things like that, probably, turkey for Thanksgiving, anything under, well, what'd she say, 2 pounds, the drone can carry. So, yeah, let's keep going. Let's find out more about this.
And Tylenol. And then you just add up your order, submit it, and now we wait.
Outside, we look for the delivery.
So we've been tracking our package on the app, and it gives you an actual countdown clock. I think I hear it. Oh, there it is. Look, it's here.
The drone hovers about 150 yards above the ground, then slowly lowers the package on a tether.
Wow! Success.
It's just the latest example of companies trying to speed up their delivery times. Amazon unveiling Amazon Now, billed as ultra-fast delivery in 30 minutes or less. Uber Eats using robots for food delivery. DoorDash also experimenting with drones.
We're seeing more technology from robots, driverless cars, drones, and it's no longer the future's coming. The future's actually here.
And guys, this location here in Woodstock, Georgia is just one of 6 locations across Georgia that are getting that drone delivery service starting today. 4 other states will get access early next year. And then the hope is to continue expanding until this is now nationwide. Now, as for concerns about safety and privacy, the company says they do follow FAA guidelines and they don't have cameras on the drones to track people during the delivery. And their payload is pretty light. And in addition to all of that, they do have sensors on these drones to make sure they're avoiding obstacles during the delivery. So in short, take a look here. The future is here, guys.
Okay, so this is where we at here. Like I said, I don't think right now, of course, as you can clearly see, they can't deliver any real major household items and things like that at the moment. But I'm pretty sure they probably are working out the logistics between between how aeronautics works and flight and all that. I'm pretty sure they're probably working that out. So the reason why I titled this broadcast this way is because it's also asking a serious question on the back end. Where is this going to go for jobs as well? Because we have people that actually do, like you said, Uber. You saw Uber was getting in there with automated robots that also on the ground, and also they try to get to the air, things like that. So how is this really going to work for jobs and stuff like that for people in the future? And, you know, it's a real question. You know, I get technology. It's nice in some cases, but, you know, we are headed towards a place to where, you know, jobs like this will be replaced eventually, you know, and Jesus, man, it's just wild out here. So we're going to keep going because there's always more on the bottom line. Let's check this out.
Drones are on a mission, picking up your order of burgers and fries and dropping them off just steps away from your home.
You can hear it overhead, and we just run outside and grab it.
The food's been flying in Christiansburg, Virginia, a test market where DoorDash and drones from the company Wing have partnered with Wendy's, adding another speedy option to get meals to their customers within a 6-mile range.
Why drones?
These drones fly up to 65 miles per hour, reaching its destination within minutes. The Hawkins say they've been using the service almost weekly.
So the minute you confirm your order on your phone, how quickly is the food delivered to your house?
Maybe within 15 or 20 minutes, I would say. Probably faster than if you got it from a delivery driver.
It's fun, it's easy and fast, and it's just something we can take off of our plate.
Yeah.
And, you know, we are trading a lot of things in for convenience in today's society. We've been doing that for quite some time. And it's also getting to the point to where it's going to start affecting jobs. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, technology is just a super horrible thing. Don't get me wrong. But we do need to kind of make sure that we keeping a fine line with technology and not give it super dominant power over our everyday lives.
People are going to look at us like we're crazy. Oh.
Drone deliveries are taking off across the country.
Got my package.
These drones.
So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep going.
There he is. Holy cow. Salt and pepper pistachios on the way.
That's crazy. Salt and pepper pistachios.
Let's open it up. There you go. There you go.
Let them open it up.
Walmart package. Holy cow.
I just got a picture of Denise, or video of Denise opening this thing.
Maybe.
Need a name for it? Yeah, look at that. Oh, those are your, there they are.
So definitely looks like they have it wrapped up pretty decent and things like that, you know, for the journey, you know, of course. And, you know, it's wild out here. So, you know what I'm saying? There's always more. We got more things to check out. Let's keep going, guys, because, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot lined up for you. I want you to see some things over here.
Is how drone delivery works. This is a Wing delivery drone. It's 11 pounds and can deliver packages within a 6-mile radius of its home base. In this case, Walmart in the Dallas area. You may not have this in your area just yet, but for people living in the Dallas area or in Christiansburg, Virginia, it is totally normal to see a drone deliver a package in your neighborhood. Here's how it works. The drones sit here on their charging pads in their nest waiting for an order. Once someone places an order in the Wing delivery app, the order is packed in this tote. The drone will take off from its pad and let down this yellow clip, which an employee will use to attach the tote. This was incredibly fun to do, by the way. I had to go through training to do this. And finally, the drone will deliver the package within 30 minutes or less from the time of ordering. So you might think, wow, an invention for incredibly lazy people. And yeah, maybe, but consider this. You're in the middle of a science experiment and you've forgotten one ingredient, or maybe you need ice cream or snacks for a movie. Or maybe, for one reason or another, physically going to the store is a little bit hard for you, and you just needed a couple things. Drone delivery is useful in all of these cases, and it benefits the rest of us by removing vehicles from the road that would normally be delivering these items. After all, you shouldn't need a 2-ton vehicle to deliver a 2-ounce bottle of medicine. Right now, it is totally free to customers. So, what do you think? Would you use the service?
Now, you know, to listen to what she's saying, I kind of get some of it and some of it I don't. You know, yeah, ice cream, all that type of stuff, you know, things like that. You it's a little bit difficult, you know, to really sit there and say, like, you know, you can't go down to your local market and get some ice cream, or which you should have been did that when you wouldn't make groceries. Obviously, the drones can't fly in like a whole refrigerator full of groceries. They can only do 2 pounds worth of stuff right now. And also too, that's probably why it's free right now. When they do get the aviation situation down pat with drones, and they can deliver like a refrigerator full of groceries, I guarantee you they probably gonna start charging you for the drone services. Just mark my words. I'm telling you now. So, you know, because it takes power to, you know, charge these things, and they're gonna figure out a way to charge you for the power that they have to recharge the drones for. Let's not play games. So, you know, but at the same time, though, too, I could see where it would come in. She said also that, you know, maybe some elderly person or handicapped person, things like that, would, you know, going to need a little medicine, something like that, or maybe the emergency, you know, somebody can't get out or things like that. You know, I could see how that would come in handy there. You know, and like I say, technology is it's a back and forth thing, and it has its pluses and it has its negatives. So yeah, let's check this out.
The Walmart drones. I'm just waiting on the day that one of these fucking drones deliver the groceries to the wrong house. But that's crazy. That is wild, bro. Walmart really got drones around this hoe. Like, they really dropping your shit off in the sky.
It's going down, baby. It is going down. So, you know, yeah, this is where we at. Let's see what this lady had to say about her delivery.
I did my first Walmart drone delivery. And y'all, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I did it from Florida because that was the closest place that I could do it. And I ain't say nothing because I didn't think that Walmart was really gonna deliver my groceries by a drone. So right now, I'm just sitting here waiting on them to deliver my groceries, y'all. This is like super cool. I just got a notification. They said it'll be here any minute now. Oh, y'all, I'm so excited. And y'all, I'm not sure what to expect. I don't know what direction it's gonna come from. I don't know if it's coming fast, slow. I don't know what this gonna be. I'm just waiting on it. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I can't even believe it's really real. Y'all don't leave. Don't leave. I hear something.
Sound like a regular plane, though.
Oh, I see something. Damn, they dropped it. Hold up. I got my order, even though it looked like it went through hell and back. I don't know what was going on in the sky, but I got it, y'all. I didn't order them but some apples because I ain't know if it was going to really work, y'all. I'm finna go in here and see what they got in here. So, y'all, I'm finally in the house. Got my apples. Yes, Lord. They sent little gifts. It's a little sticky.
Okay, so hold on here. Let's go back for a second, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on.
Don't leave.
We need to check this out.
I hear something. Oh, I see something. Damn, don't say nothing. I did it.
I'm bad. They just dropped it. They just dropped the hell out of that shit. They did not lower that shit down, like we seen in the previous videos that I showed you guys. They did not lower that down. That shit fell out the sky like manna. Wow. Hey, it's always going to be some type of technology glitches with any type of technology. You know, you've been in places, I know your phones hadn't worked, lost signal or something, or, you know, TV glitch. You know, it's always going to be a little something. Let's keep going.
The ordering this shit. Y'all see this? Hold on. Like, what the hell is going on? Every time I come over here, she does this. What? Every time I come over here, you do this. You order stuff from the drone to bring to the house. What you get? Some bullshit. Yeah. Like, don't piss me off.
Wow. These people just are super excited that drones are in place. You know, a whole new generation of young people are seeing things that us elders, because I'm 42, and, you know, I remember a time before all this shit is going down, before you know, you couldn't even send a text message on a cell phone when they first came out. Yes, I'm there. I remember the Zach Morris phone, the big gray thing, you know, if y'all remember Saved by the Bell. Jesus, man, you know, but this is where we at here, man. And I did bring up the point about how this could also not only, you know, be a good thing, but also a negative thing in certain cases, you know, the loss of jobs, indiscrepancies, you know what I'm saying? Systems may go down. You know, this is technology. You know, it could be a possibility one of the drones fall out the sky at some point. You know, it's a lot to this situation. Let's keep going.
For our Zipline delivery, we ordered some groceries to be delivered by a drone that's going to fly through the sky.
Where is the groceries at? Wow. You got it?
It's crazy. We're in our backyard.
Good size.
And here come our groceries.
Oh, it's pouring it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't land on concrete?
Seriously? So what do you think?
That's cool.
We've never door dashed, but we zipline.
You definitely take care. Thank you.
Waiting for.
So this is where we at here, people. Obviously, this drone looked pretty high in the sky, well above the tree line, you know, and that zip line had to be at least 200 feet, you know, maybe a little bit more. I could be off, you know, it's a video, so it's kind of hard to gauge, you know, but I definitely know as far as it was up in the sky, it's well above a tree line, you know, but yeah, man, this is where we at here. This is where we at. New age technology. You know, growing up, I never thought I'd see the day drones would be delivering groceries. You know, I'm just being honest here, you know, and I get it. Like I said, you know, I'm not against technology. Don't get me wrong, because it has helped improve all of our lives, you know, be it through, you know, healthcare and driving, all types of things and stuff like that. But I just want us to keep in mind that technology does have its moments when it wants to show its ass. And you know what I'm talking about. You know, sometimes, you know, technology goes out, you know, phones mess up, or you know, just technology does have flaws every now and then. And this situation also not only may have, you know, flaws in the future, it also will create room for, you know, the job systems to, you know, be removed. Like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, there will come a day when they will work out the logistics and stuff like that between the flights and the amount of products that they can deliver by air this way. And, you know, it will, you know, take delivery people clean out the box and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, man, this is where we at, man. Listen, look, this is where we at, man. Listen, we gotta stay on task too as people and make sure that we don't allow technology to take over too much of our lives. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.